Hey guys, Brian here, and I'm at the Taronga Zoo in Sydney, Australia. And what you see behind me is the most venomous snake in the world, the inland taipan. Just one bite from this snake can kill over 200,000 mice. Literally the most venomous snake in the world, and of course it's found here in Australia. And they got a few of them back here. It's really neat to see, and a few of them, they're just curled up. Really just fascinating to realize that that thing's just across the glass. But it kind of reminds me of the lesson we're looking at today, which is the division of the kingdom. And what actually causes it? Well, the most venomous, poisonous thing in the world is what causes the split. That is sin. We see the sin in Solomon's life where he turns away from God and starts to worship the gods of his wives. And that sin displays itself in numerous ways. Of course, the pride to think he can rebel against God and not pay the consequences for it. But sin is the thing that corrupts the world and humanity. And they corrupted Saul, turned him away from the Lord. And because of his division of his heart, worshiping other gods, the gods of his wives, then God says your kingdom will be divided. But not until after you pass away. So after Solomon passes away, then you got Rehoboam, his son. His son takes over the kingdom. And so when his son takes over the kingdom, the people come to Rehoboam and say, hey, listen, if you will just ease up a little bit, take off some of the load your father Solomon and put on us, we will serve you faithfully. And so Rehoboam says, let me think about it, come back in 3 days. During the 3 days, Rehoboam talks to the elders, the advisors of his father. And the elders say, yes, listen to the people. Lighten the load, they'll serve you faithfully. And then Rehoboam doesn't like that very much, so he goes over to his people that are his age and his contemporaries. And he asks his friends, what's their advice? And they say, no, Rehoboam, you tell those people that you are the man. You tell them you won't ease up. You'll be harder on them than your father Solomon was. And so he likes the advice of his friends, rejects the advice of the elders, goes back to the people, and in his pride and that venomous corruption that is sin and pride, he says, no, I won't ease up. You'll have a heavier load under me and you'll like it. And the people say, no, we won't like it. And then they leave, right? And they desert Rehoboam. They desert that whole line of the kingdom. And that is when the kingdom splits right then and there, caused by the sin of Solomon. And then it's fleshed out by the sin of Rehoboam, who refused to ease up on the people in his pride. So as we take one last look here at the inland taipan, the most venomous thing in the world, the most venomous snake in the world, let's recognize that sin is the thing that really corrupts all of humanity, and we need to be wary of the venom of the sin and the consequences thereof as those things go at it behind me. And let's be sure we are seeking the Lord. Wow, look at that. And turning away from sin and putting Him first and asking Him to help us as we deal with that so we can avoid the consequences of sin in our lives and glorify God through our lives, and it's for our good as well. So, I hope that's a good connection for you guys. And there's the inland taipan. One last look. Most venomous snake in the world that reminds us of sin. Turn away from that. Follow after God. Talk to you guys later on. See you. Bye.